Ahem. Ahem. Can you hear me? I'm away from the mic a bit because I'm still eating. But ho ho ho, you ho ho ho's. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Is my touchscreen on? It was on. How did I know? Um, yeah, I like this face better. Come on, my chat won't load. Um, so that coupon deal thing that's been going on, or that I didn't even think about what I was going to say. I just said stuff. Jeez. Yeah. So there was like a promotional like gift sub thing that was going on with Twitch, and now they're like running it at the like toward the end of the year, which is pretty cool. I just thought I'd just let you guys know. I had no idea, but I guess that like overrides the promotional um campaign poster thing that, or campaign, I guess, coupon that Twitch gave me or whatever. But anyways, we're going to work on some stuff. I do want to get this Cammy out, but I don't think I'll be able to get it out by Christmas. I do like this new face, but I just have to work out a few kinks before I like really commit to this. I want to align that spine and like really push like a lot of the colors out. Jeez. I'm eating a chicken salad, a buffalo chicken salad BLT, and it's freaking amazing. The only thing that's missing on this is like onion. But it is a bit like saucier than it needs to be. I think buffalo chicken would go well with like honey hot sauce too. I don't know if it would be spicier, but I think it would like kind of like make the spice kind of sting a bit, which I kind of like that. I'm not like a spice like aficionado, but I do like my spice to have a punch to it. Just like I like certain like beverages, like certain alcohols and stuff like that. I want them to have kind of like that bit of either a burn or a bitter like taste to it. Sour taste is really nice for IPAs. I like that. Um, that's right. I had to mess with Rudo. That was delicious. Definitely have to wash my hands, but oh, another thing too. I wanna I wanna work on some of the multicolor characters for this piece as well. Because this blew up. This actually blew up on the interwebs. Oh, that's right. This was the like the After Effect lighting. I love this. Frick. Yeah, I see. This is better. But yeah, because there were a few comments where people were like asking if I was doing the whole cast, and I was like, of course I am, buddy duddy. What up, Neox? How's it going, man? Hmm. I actually forgot how to do colors for all these. I gotta check the old Ken. Oh, I see. Okay. So I guess what I did here was I just I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but there's like a color mask. The only mask here is the only thing that gets changed as far as color for Ken is primarily his gi, and that's it. Nothing else. But for other characters, it's like their skin tone and their like and their clothing. I'm good. Yeah, I've seen that Ken and Zelda piece getting a lot of attention. Yeah, they got like a lot of buzz. I was like, holy hell. So I just like reposted and I was like, I don't know. I feel like even though reposting feels as scummy as like liking your own post, I feel like that's necessary because there's so many like pieces of content being shipped out. So in a weird way, I have to be okay with promoting myself harder and like more frequent. I watched some of my favorite streamers yesterday too. I was a little under the weather, which is why it took me so long to like get back. My nose is still running. But I watched DJ yesterday while drawing. That was cool. Learned a lot from his match with Tao. Learned a ton. Um, then I was looking at some of my old matches, and I was understanding what I did wrong, which helps me like exponentially in Street Fighter 2. But oh, which it means like I have to be a better like reader of my opponent, and like moves that I'm unfamiliar with, I have to just lab out because most times I don't really know like the ranges of like high level, like let's say Geef or Boxer, and I'm like, wow, like I've never come across these kinds of people. It's like they're anomalies to me because I just never. I mean, not so much Geef, but definitely Boxer. I always thought Boxer was just a bad character. He is on paper in some ways. He has some strengths, but you have to like use only those like limited, like his limited tool set in like hyper fighting and champion edition. But I feel like he ultimately can get destroyed by Shoto's easy, and by most of the cast easy. It's just people aren't familiar with like his skill. Guile's another one I have to do the color over for. I think Guile's gonna be next. Guile is gonna be next. I'd like to do Ryu too, or like rather just like all the characters. what I'm going to do with this piece, because I thought about this for a minute. If I want to be realistic about finishing this whole thing, I'm gonna have to ground the rest of the cast, which means this Cammy and this Vega both have to come down. And I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that. I think it would do a lot of good for this to be a more like portrait collage type of piece. Yeah, I think for them, I'm just gonna have them, just like doing standard poses. But I think the focus of this whole piece is gonna be, which I think is gonna help this piece a lot, is just everybody being anatomically strong, and like having like their shading and everything like on point. Everybody's just got to be on point, like give people a reason to stare. I feel like this stuff here I can always like come back to later anyway, and I can just like have a bit more of a comic sense if I want to come back to it. Like I can always come back to these poses, and I can always just be like, okay, like this could be a card, or another portrait or something like that. Like this literally is, this is like the X-Men versus Street Fighter shot. And then like to just have this alone for like Street Fighter 2. Like I saw that thing that you sent me. It was like the 2X or whatever. I thought to myself, I was like, this would make a cool like X, like right across this, like straight across. Because that's the Japanese title for Super Turbo. Is just Street Fighter 2X. It's like it's two names. It's like Super Street Fighter 2X, and then it's Street Fighter 2X. But they call it Street Fighter 2X, and I think like it would look cool with like the kind of brushstrokes in the back, like one back here for the both of them, and another one like just kind of like almost like a blade in a way, or like a lightning bolt, or like torn paper. That would look cool. But yeah, I think me just going brain dead, in a quote unquote, and just like drawing everybody standing and doing, like their typical victory poses or fighting stances is oh wow, it finished up. Um but yeah, I was thinking just having everybody stand and like look cool. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt at all. It would actually look really dope, and it would make for a more focal widescreened image. Oh, you saw that? I saw it on my notifications when I went to get coffee. I saw like the top, and I scrolled down, and I was like, oh, because I instantly deleted it because I wanted to test doing that with your sketches. Yeah, I would like to have more like sketch focused portraits as well. I think those I think having posters where it's just a sketch, or like really like detailed sketches, needs to come back in some way, shape, or form. Because I'm glad that you sent that, because I thought about that. I was like, man, like that would make an awesome poster. Or like the posters where it's like all the characters' faces, and then it's just like the X in the background. Like that's sick. That's actually sick. But you can't go wrong with, I mean, unless you really like mess up a drawing, you can't go wrong with having the entire cast on in one, piece. So I think to myself, like, it really doesn't make that big of a difference to have everyone doing attacks and then some people in the middle just like standing around. I think everybody should just have their own, respective poses, and be represented as strong as, or not like as strong as, but like strong, concise, and very much like a standard kind of feel. Like I can have technically like Blanca and Honda are both like the same archetype, so they can still kind of like crouch a bit and like hunch over. Like one's got the sumo, the other one's got straight gorilla. Like that's actually a sick kind of I guess parallel that I can have for the both of them. Although I do want this to happen at some point, I just don't. I don't have that like kind of time frame to mash that all together. At least in like a convincing way. It would take a while, and I don't want to. I don't want to have this. It's going to bleed into 2026, but I don't want it to bleed like for too much longer into 2026. Yeah, there's huge potential that it'll look dope. It'll look dope. It just won't look dynamic. It'll be cool looking. It's just it's gonna look like well, I don't know like if it's going to look like, but I don't know if you remember there was like a three-way kind of collab with like Alvin Lee, Arnold Sang, and I think who's the other one? The Doe guy. His last name was Doe, but he also painted like similar to Arnold, and they did the entire Street Fighter cast from like up to Alpha 3, and it looked really cool, and they were all in like that street alley. That's kind of it's cool the way it is. Like it's very dope. Like everybody's solid looking. Everyone's like standing there, like standing around. Everybody looks cool, and it's a strong piece, and it makes for a great poster. And I think they broke it up into three sections too. So this is definitely like in that category. I wouldn't mind having, now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't mind having T Hawk kind of standing like up here because I know he's like hella tall. Him and Geef kind of like standing up, and then it would be all right to like have every individual piece, you know, be made into like stickers or something like that. So I thought about that because these guys wouldn't, they'd look okay as stickers, but I would still have to make them like presentable and dynamic and have like Claw look the same. I'd love to have like Claw and Blanca kind of like interact as like still images, but and then same with everyone else, but you know, we could always do that another time, like where everyone does like an attack. And I think that would be like much better. Yo, what up, Reganis? Merry holiday to everyone. I don't know if you guys celebrate Christmas. I'm sorry if you don't. I'm sorry if you do. Because it's freaking crazy right now. RAM prices, right? No, I'm kidding. Hmm. Yeah. Um, but those are my thoughts when it comes down to this, and getting like straight to that point of, you know, like executing everything correctly. Um, it looks dope. Everything looks dope so far. It's just, excuse me, that buffalo chicken BLT was nuts. F Ram, nah, F billionaires, F greedy people. I like I said before, like I said about the you know, back in like the days of the Boston Tea Party, like people actually went to war over, you know, the tax of tea being raised by like 3%. That's actually not, it's not right. It's exploitative, you know. They're trying to pimp the people into subscribing into everything and making things significantly worse. It's anti-consumerism, you know, business or market strategy is the fucking worst. It's terrible. But you know, people say, "Yeah, what are you gonna do?" It's like, go to war, protest, don't buy any of it. Literally, don't buy shit, and don't believe the people who are buying that shit because they're just as dumb. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. And let that shit stay the way it is. Let's just not buy computers for years and years. Let's not subscribe for years and years. Let them feel it. Let them feel it. I genuinely believe that. We gotta get back to owning things. It's not a crime to own shit. Cannot wait until Christmas is over. Lol, I'm hosting ever. I'm never hosting ever again. Oh, gross. You're hosting? My condolences. Who's all coming over? Me. No, I'm kidding. My computer's on its last leg, lol. This couldn't have come at a worse time. Listen, that's why you always gotta have a backup everything. I'm genuinely thinking of like removing one of my RAM sticks just in case, and just like leaving it for like a rainy day. But I don't know. I built my computer back in quarantine, and like 2020, right before um like the actual quarantine, like January 2020. And I'm so glad that I did it, but I still need some like parts. Like I definitely need like a new GPU. They're gonna make everything shitty and try and integrate freaking AI into everything. Literally my whole freaking family. Jeez Louise. Do you have a weird uncle in your family or like a bougie aunt asking for a friend? Wait a minute. I didn't know I did this. Oh, that looks terrible. This looks cool. This looks terrible. Same, I built my PC during quarantine, and I know I need more RAM to update my processor. And to update my processor, it's moving really slow now. Damn. Sheesh. What kind of what kind of motherboard do you have? I have an extra processor that I'm trying to get rid of. I don't even know if I want to get rid of it. Now I'm thinking about it. Sheesh. I'll help you. Thank you for the follow, Jomar JV. Thank you. Yeah, we just have to protest, like legitimately not buy anything for like as long as it takes. As long as it takes. We're not gonna go, oh man, I wish the past was like this. We're just not going to participate. No creepy uncles, thank God, but my aunt is a Baptist auntie. Ah, okay. I feel you on that. All right. Makes way too many comments. Jeez. Oh no. Does your auntie do like the whole yeah, I saw 800 for RAM and really thought they were on crack. Like what, man? Yeah. Yeah. They're nuts. They're nuts for it. That's absolute like highway robbery. Highway robbery at the highest degree. Um that sucks ass, man. Baptist. All right, so I do have to wash my hands. I do like talking to everybody and like you know, hanging out and stuff. What we'll do is get some of these colors out of the way and see about posting some stuff. Oh, that's right. I did do this. Wait, what is this? I think it was like both the no. Oh wow, that one's I'm accidentally getting like more colors. Wow, what the hell? But yeah, I wanted to do some of these and like get the recolors up. His numbers have been going kind of crazy for some reason. And have to work on this. What is this too? This Chun-Li. I gotta work on all these. All right, this has to go. Get the out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. People love your work. No, they don't. They hate. No, I'm kidding. Oh man, but yeah, that means more work, more work for sure. I think I paid around 60 for my 32 gig of RAM a few months back. What up, Patrick? Solid Patrick, you just sneaking in like that. I see it. I see you. Yeah, I forgot how much I paid for my RAM. I got two 32 gig sticks. I think I paid maybe like 100 or maybe like 130 or 40, but not too much. And this was like a DDR4 RAM. Like, I mean, I'm fine as far as RAM. I think what it is like you need a decent processor and a decent GPU, like really to like I mean, you also do need RAM, don't get me wrong, but God, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Okay, so she was right. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, we just have to protest and just let them screw themselves over. That's all. That's literally it. Let them kill everything that we find joy in, like building things and creating, and all the dumb shit that they want to encroach upon. I'm still rocking my older Ryzen 2700X. I was hoping Black Friday would have a 5800 XT on sale, but they were at all full price. And RTX 2070. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I really gotta get a GPU ASAP, but not like I don't want one that's like super up to date. I just want one that can play like up to PS5, because I can also do video editing, and then with that, I mean, video editing's okay on this GPU, but I'd rather have something that I can really like sink my teeth into and do like extended editing, and then just be like, here you go, YouTube, you know. Because some of these streams, like, I really wanted to like post up, but like cut all the clips, but like having like the cache grow older, or not older, but like grow more and more, and like the image quality would like kind of like go up and down. I was like, what is this, man? I was like, I can't do this right now. So I had to like put it on hold for a bit. I think this is also like the richest way of attacking customizations for like the people, because if you notice, like everything's becoming a bit more like automated and a lot less what is that, like builder savvy. Eventually they're gonna attack trade, like actual trades, I think. Okay, this song needs to not. I actually wanted to listen to this, just this song. And it's only because it's freaking winter. Newegg has some 30 and 40 series refurbished at a decent price. Oh, okay. For GPUs? Yeah, I mostly play indie games. But I'd like to be able to record and make cute videos and play games whenever I choose to stream. Yeah, like you should be able to do these things. Like this stuff is like necessary when you want to like make your own, you know, like content and stuff and like share it with people. But like my graphics card is mostly like I want to say like PS4 plus. Like it's actually not that bad. I would just like to have something that's a bit of a monster. I was looking at a 3080 on Newegg for 359, which isn't terrible in my opinion. It's not terrible. Like I feel like this. If I have to put a PS5 like money down on something that's gonna help me out in the long run, I'm gonna make that money back, you know? But it comes down to that. Like what can you pay for to make your money back in dividends, you know? I'm on my laptop right now. Don't get me started on that. Yeah, yeah, investment versus cost. Right. It's an investment. My laptop I barely used, and I just started like using it again just to see like if I could install, what was it, Windows LTSC. And then what happened was the bottom of my laptop opened up and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then my I forgot that there was that instance. I don't know if you guys remember when like laptops were like exploding. So what I did was when I heard of that, like I unscrewed all of my like bottom screws just in case my battery got puffy, and sure shit it did. It got puffy out of nowhere. And I just was like, nope. And I took it to the electronic recycling facility, which is really cool. But yeah, I would highly recommend leaving the bottom of your laptop, if it's an HP, leave the bottom of it like unscrewed, because it should be able to hold everything like just fine. But if it, in case it like explodes, you don't want to like lose all your data. I forgot all about that. I was like, why don't I have any screws? And I was like, oh my god, it's puffy. And I was like looking at it. It looked like one of those envelopes that you get where they stuff a bunch of stuff in it, and it's kind of got like that. It looks like a big ravioli. That's what my battery looked like. My desktop can play Soul Calibur 6 okay, but Elden Ring had her melting. Yeah, you don't want to push that. You really don't, because that'll actually fry your shit. It's always good to know your PC's limits too, so that way you don't like, you know, like override shit. I don't know what the hell. Oh right, I have to wash my hands. I got a case of the wraps, guys. I'm so sorry. And if you guys want to like learn it or anything today, or if you got anything you want to show, feel free to post that shit. It's Christmas. It is Christmas. I have a Lavona. Oh, nice. I stopped fucking with HP a long ass time ago. Yeah, I wished I stopped. I mean, I actually don't have a problem with HP. I never had problems with them because I always knew like, you know, how to navigate through like computer shit. But I wished I had a ThinkPad. You have a ThinkPad, don't you? Those shits are godlike with the like little red dot in the middle. I don't use PC. I use Mac for art and design stuff. I play only on consoles. I would like to keep it like that. That's fair. That's actually a fair assessment, Neox. That explains a lot too, because um I know like for art stuff, like Macs are fucking amazing. They're actually amazing. But for like gaming, I heard they were like not that great. After the holidays, I'm going to take my desktop to Micro Center and upgrade a couple things when they have a post Christmas sale. Ooh, okay. Micro Center is so awesome. Yeah, it is. Micro Center is amazing. Micro Center's the shit. I genuinely love Micro Center. Let me wash my hands and grab something to drink. Oh, we also have coffee. Might do a, I don't know, I might do a long stream. But I feel congested. I got like cotton mouth like crazy. And I don't want to say I'm behind, but I feel like I am. I feel like I am, even though I'm making progress in like everything. But I think it's one of those new levels, new devils types of arcs, you know. That, and it's like the end of the year, so you want to like start the new year off with some like beastly goals. I set a couple goals, and I lost like 8 pounds too, which was also awesome. I noticed that too. I was like, wow, I'm getting up and I feel like a lot more agile. I went over to my buddy's house and I weighed myself, and it was like, hey, you're 193. I was like, oh, sick. I haven't been under 200 in quite a while. Like, since I've been at 210 since 2020, and I was like usually like a 180 baby. All my HP's laptops started acting crazy after 2 years, and I feel like my Lavono laptop lapped that, and I've been using it for school. I've done video editing on it, and I do some basic gaming on it. Nice. Wow, that's weird because I've never had that with my not saying that it doesn't happen, but I actually never like do anything like super heavy duty on my HP either. I have all of my Photoshop shit on there, but I never use it. The dudes who work there feel like ex Geek Squad employees that Best Buy never valued. Yeah, well, they look like they have a great time working there. Uh, they get to nerd out. Yeah, very true, very true. Yeah, I always liked the atmosphere of Micro Center. They had some joysticks there too, like bat top sticks. I was like, excuse me, I didn't know you guys got down like this. That is the perfect temperature. I waited at the exact right moment to like chug this. One of my good friends works at Micro Center corporate and helps to open up their new locations, train staff. He used to work at Best Buy as well as U-Break iFix. So that checks out. Yo, U-Break is all that too. U-Break actually helped me fix this iPad. Yeah, these corporations, man, it sucks. They suck ass. As soon as they like make a certain amount of money, they just go, we don't need to treat people like humans anymore. We just need their money. I.e. GameStop. That's why I don't know. I could never understand that. That like that business like acumen and shit. I don't get it. What else do I gotta? All right, so it's this. There was another one too. Oh, this foot. I like this foot. I might take this and bump it up to the top layer. Oh, excuse. I think I know what I want to do with this one now, as far as his pose. If everybody's going to be standing, I think him being this way is just fine too. Praying for GameStop's downfall. Listen, you and me both. I'm like, man, when are these motherfuckers gonna die, bro? In the revival of KB toy stores. What? I forgot all about that place. I remember looking for my favorite hunter green turtle, Michelangelo. And I remember leaving with a $5 Mega Man. That was I remember the actual like box art and everything for that figure. I love that figure. I'm actually gonna look that up because he had like a blaster cannon. Oh my god, it was this one. This is the one. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this was like the beginning of Bandai too. Bandai was nuts back then. Bandai was freaking crazy. That cartoon was everything. Yeah, that cartoon was fire. That cartoon, the intro was insane. Super fighting robot. Oh, that's right. I was looking up Joytron sticks because Black Ken uses this, and Black Ken is freaking insane. I would like to try one of these out, but my biggest fear is like getting one of these, and the only support that I would have is like all in Korean, and I'd be screwed. Actually, I wouldn't be screwed. I got a couple Korean friends. I kind of want to listen to different music now. I'm kind of Anna Sophia'd out. Even though the sets were amazing though. Like all these sets, like the I Love Surgery and all that was like freaking amazing. My biggest fear is buying a hitbox and it breaking my acrylics. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah. The voice actor for Mega Man was Goku in the Ocean dub. Yep, you're absolutely right. I know exactly what you're talking about. His name was like Ian Corlett something. They always got like three like parts in their name. Ian James Corlett. Yeah, this guy was dope. Oh, I didn't know he did a reboot too. Yeah, and he was Cheetor. I actually don't want to get sued, so let's put that away. only want to play I only wanted to play Soul Calibur better. Uh I don't play any other fighting games, but my nails sometimes get in the way of the inputs. It's not fair. Damn. Do you play Soul Calibur 2? Reboot low key freaked me out, but I loved the creepy robot lady with the masks. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was back in the Beast Wars days too. As much as I grew up using a PC for gaming, I do most of my gaming on consoles unless it's emulation or something. I suddenly went so my experience with PCs was back in I think I've always had a like experience with computers growing up ever since I was like maybe like 7 or 8, like with Macintoshes first, and like we would have like the in elementary school, and my mom was also like a secretary at the time, so she would always have like random computers from work and just like bring them by and be like, yeah, here, and like we would just like play Super Munchers on it or something like that, or like Oregon Trail, and we would just like play those games for like hours. And then when we got a Windows computer, I remember it was like Windows 95, and there was the promotional thing was like it played this video with like Weezer, and it was like Buddy Holly, and we were like, oh my god, they're playing and they're in Happy Days, this is so cool. And we thought that was like cutting edge technology. And then there was like another game called like Hover that was on Windows 95. I don't know if you guys remember that. And then there was like Spider-Man Cartoon Maker. There's a lot of like fire games on Windows 95. But I didn't get into emulation until I was in high school. I want to say like 2000, like right before PS2, I think, because PS2 was like out actually, and I was like, oh my god, like you can actually play Bahamut Lagoon, it's fully translated, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, dude, this game looks incredible. And I was just like, what the hell? And that's when I started going crazy, just like playing like all these Japanese games that were never released in America. And I remember playing Final Fantasy V when it got released on PlayStation, and I was like, oh my god, this is terrible, it has loading times, let's play the original. And I like never looked back. You're describing my early Windows experience, man. Yeah, dude, that was a time. Freaking Hover and Doom, and like running, I don't know if you remember doing this, but like putting a disc in and then having to go to like the DOS and then like type the actual like the directory, and then making sure that your Sound Blaster 16 was working so you had sound as well. And the sound was like in MIDI format, and it was like it was like random shit like that. Play a lot of Gundam Wing fighting game, as well as Mega Man and Bass. Hell yeah, hell yeah. On SNES 9X. See, I used my mind was blown with that Buddy Holly video. Listen, that was such a nutty video, such a nutty video. And then like what was it? I was more like SNES or ZSNES because I just like the layout and everything. But what was it? I started like swearing by 9X when you could do like custom soundtracks. I was just like, this is insane. Like, this is actually nuts. But yeah, the dude, there's a video about the guy who created the or developed the what was it? The ZSNES emulator. And they were like, yeah, you like changed everything. He was like, yeah, we did this and this. It's an actual like interesting documentary too. I actually have it mixed up. I mostly used and still use the SNES. Ah, yeah, man, the fine taste. I use both, but I like growing up. I used to use ZSNES for sure. I only use 9X now for like the custom soundtracks. They got rid of the load times in Street Fighter Alpha 2, which is insane to me. That's so nuts. So I know they can get rid of the load times in Batman Forever. One could only dream. That UI is seared into my memory. Listen, I used to be like, on keyboard, I used to be like load, load, state, load, escape, escape. And I'd be like back to like playing the same part and like messing up over and over. That's how I used to lab combos in way back in the day too. I used to just play Super Street Fighter 2 and just load state over and over. But oh, that's right. I gotta do this one. He's gonna be a pain in the ass, I think. No, I think I should be fine. But yeah, that was rough. That was a rough time. Let's see. My brain is all right. Let me get up, stretch, and get cleaned up real quick, or not cleaned up, but I gotta like wash my hands, and I'll be right back. I might bring this back. I don't know. I do love this drawing. I really freaking do. This drawing is actually like really fun looking too. Let's see. Where are you? Here? Ooh. Ah. The perspective is weird. Have to be something like this. It'd actually have to be shorter. Yeah. My leg. Let's pull this down. This doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. Get Das Boot. But it is yeah. It is implying that he's a bit above the, what is that grid? Yeah, I think like here would be good. Or if he's farther this way, you'd have to be a bit smaller. But even if that's the case, he wouldn't be very noticeable by then. Go wash your hands, bro. You said this like 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Very true. I like this Zangief too. Don't you think his shoulders should be bigger than his head? Or a little smaller? I'm not attached to this Zangief at all. I just like the pose, so if anything, I'd probably do it over. Because there's a lot of things wrong with this. Um including like the angle, because when I did that drawing, that was like one of the first ones I ever did. But now that I have like a stronger like vision, I can actually do something way better. I could completely shit on this drawing. So um that's that. This guy, oh yeah, let me wash my hands. Let me go tinkle too. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Hmm. Ugh. Something to drink. Oh, eBay seller for my Cintiq. They got back to me and said they put a typo on the listing. So as a consolidation, they offer a $50 refund. So I'm just gonna roll with it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hmm. Wait a minute. So wait. I was gonna say like how much did you get it for? But I'm assuming that it was a really good deal, and then to get that like cut in half is a steal. So that is a dub. I'd take that as a dub. But man, I'm not gonna lie, having a touchscreen is like that's my shit. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not even gonna like lie about that because I don't know. It's weird. I can't quite describe it because I've never had a touchscreen before, but it feels really nice to have. But hey, that's a dub. That's a dub. We take those. Now, how I gotta think about this. Hmm. Oh, what? Yeah, that's a steal, bro. That's an absolute steal. You got that. Not even, bro. That's even what's even crazier is you got a display tablet for not even what a retail graphic tablet would cost. You know what I mean? Like the base graphic one is like I think like a retail like bamboo or like a retail Graphire was like $100 like upon that time frame, like in that release. So to have like a display tablet for like what is it, maybe give or take like what is that, like 140, 150? That is a steal, especially for its size and the company, because usually Wacom products usually don't sell for, or like display products don't sell for anything under like 2 to 300. That's awesome. Yeah, Graphires were about that price. Intuoses were even more. Yeah, they were like 200, 275. Yeah. Damn, 275 for a medium? I thought they were like 200. Sheesh. Maybe that was the small. Cuz I know, yeah, I think, yeah, you're right. I think the mediums were like 275, 300. I was like, I cannot buy something that big to just go on my desk and me barely know how to like paint on it via screen. But it happens. It happens. People know how to work them. My ex's friend, he had like a giant tablet like that, and I tried it out and I was like, I can see the appeal, but it's just too big for me. I'd rather have like a more like medium sized one. That way I can do like all of my quick strokes like in the flick, like all the way across the screen. All right, I'm literally like just brain farting. Okay, let's start with World Warrior, man. And let's X these out so my Photoshop doesn't go crazy. I'll use this as a compare and contrast. And we'll just put this on ice for now. Wait a minute. I thought I saved it. Did I not save it? Dude, 2025 is over. This has been like a good and a bad year. It's been a good year as far as like just for me personally, but like at the same time, it's bad for like the market. The market is fucking trash. I feel like at some point, um, you know, the the clear, I guess, role of the government is to like enslave its people, and if we're not wise enough to like protest, we should just legit just revolt. That's just I don't see it any other way, if I'm being honest. I feel like I shouldn't even be saying shit like this. This song is a little bit slow for me. I actually have to play this game Shenmue. I have the trilogy on my PS4, but I never touched it. I heard great things. I heard great things. It's just not gonna load, I guess. Current state of things is definitely wild. Let's keep releasing info about Trump, Epstein, and Natal. And I wonder what the tipping point will be. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with any of that stuff. I heard like everything was like redacted, and I saw like a picture. It looked like an AI picture, but it was like Michael and freaking Epstein. I was like, man, they won't let this man rest. But like, come on, they ain't have nothing on Michael, and he's not alive to like defend this shit. But I think is the sooner they can like put like or like the sooner I guess whoever these powers that be quote unquote powers, try to like successfully taint his image, the better they are. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of narcissistic if you think about it, you know. It's shitty. It's shitty that people move like that, speak ill of the dead, and don't even have like a code of their own. I don't want to work on this right now. I don't feel like hot to work on it yet. That's what it is. And I'm not even saying that like a feelings kind of thing. It just I just know like when I feel off. Okay, group 2. What is this? Wow, this was so long ago. Saw someone comment on that about MJ Epstein and other rich donors. Spread a wide net. Yeah, yeah. Like Oprah too. That's like, well, damn. Not just working with politicians, but charities, even things like research and researchers couldn't get the government funding to get private funding from people like Epstein. Yeah, I'd say 2025 was a good year because you started streaming more regularly. Yeah, it was. I like that about 2025. 2025 was a good year as far as like streaming and everything. I'd like to do a lot more if I'm being completely honest. But in order to do the things that I would like to do, I would have to get a lot of other things like up and running in the background, which I have planned. I'm just not that great at executing it just yet. All right, so this I guess is like the icing on the cake part. Okay, that's fair to say. So let's just copy these. Get rid of these. No, no, no. I don't need to do that. I don't need to copy anything. Um, I think I know what to do. It's this, and then I gotta compare the Ken. Okay, so it's the gi and the bandana, but for the champion edition, it's also the skin. Okay. Base. Damn it. I agree with this. Kandakin and Neox, especially have helped out to get me more, help me get more inspired and get into drawing. So thank you, all regulars here. Yo, that means so much, man. Thank you. I'll continue to do my best to get everybody like up and drawing. That's really what it is. Oh shit. I mean, we're all here to support each other. Um, my brain, however, begs to differ. What the heck? All right. I think I know what it is. I need I need a hue set for the bandana. Bandana and gloves. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. What the heck is this song? Where's Phil? Oh my god, there's no Phil still. All right, this can go. Oh no. Oh lame. All right. I'm gonna have to work out some magic trick. Hey, the Mega Man designs. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to get inspired. Let's see. All right, so I do gotta set a couple rules for myself. What I'll do is I'll do this instead. I know what I'll do. Um, I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to. Red. Yeah, I'll mark this as red, and I'll make the gi color a lot lighter. Good lord. Oh, this is light. Okay. This one's dark. This is going to be a bit more on the yellow. Red. There we go. This is such an early 2000 sounding ass song. Oh, so this is Hair and Gloves. Okay, I just did it wrong. Oh my god, there's so much here to change. I think I should just like merge all this. Ooh, all right. Hang on, let's pull this up. Look at, oh wait, I didn't even ask if you wanted to have this be shown. This is dope. He's got a familiar like feel to him. Like it's very believable. That's dope. I love this. This is awesome. Great shit, Patrick. Great shit. Great shit. I dig it. Let's see. I do not like how I set all of this up. I think what I am gonna do this. I'm gonna merge everything. I was about to say what? Oh, this isn't that far off from the other color. Shenmue? It is. Huh. I never played the game and I know like the music already. It's so crazy. I actually need to be very careful how I rearrange the colors here. I'd say about like here. Damn, he looks dope. But there is something off. There's something that's really off. Can't put my finger on it. Wait, where's the symbols for his freaking belt? I know I put them on. I didn't put them on. Are you freaking kidding me? Nah, I couldn't have. It's not here. It's not here. Oh, not cool. Not cool. That's actually crazy. That looks way better. This song is a bit on the slow side for me. To reuse one of my favorite drawings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The goal is to try and make a drawing where people, when they first see it, they're finna bust. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sort of. Yeah, I'll keep it this bright. Nah, actually, no. I want it to be kind of beige. I want this to be a Drake ass ski. There, I think. I can't do this. I can't. It's putting me to sleep. It's good music. Just want to listen to this. I love that song though. Oh, weird. It's on the same. Okay. Yeah. Shit, I'm not charging my phone. Arg. Who is this? 484-917. Didn't leave a voicemail, so it's charging. I was watching Max play Chrono Trigger last night, and I was like off and on sleeping. Like I didn't really like sleep too well, but I remember like hearing excuse me. I remember hearing like Magus's lair, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up again, and he was in Zeal, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like he's like sweaty with this game now. And again, Chrono Trigger is very like what is that? Chrono Trigger is very like simple, and then at the same time very what is that term? Because I'm kind of locking in. Chrono Trigger is like kind of I don't want to say like snappy. It's not linear, but it's very much like a come and go type of game. I'll leave it like this. I gotta like look at I kind of don't want to hear this song. It's like a light, like off white, like beige. Never beat Chrono Trigger, but I have played a lot of it. I always get lost on where to go, so I gave up. I'll give it another chance later. It's an excellent game. It's an excellent game. It's one of those games that I'll be honest, like I don't know if it scratches a few itches as like a modern type of JRPG, but it's a great game for like its time. I feel like that about what's the other one? Earthbound. Oh, there it is. Was that it? I guess so. It looks nice. As much as like I want to love Earthbound and gush over it, I just felt like I was like, like I could have just did without it. But at the same time, like for its time, I can recognize that it was an excellent game too. And it is. It's an excellent game. Mother 3 is also great. They're just solid games. Super solid. I think I might have to just ride out with this one. Oh, this is that player 2 color. Why did I do that? I should have just left it alone. I gotta redo it. No. Okay. That song was okay. Yeah, I love Chrono Trigger. Frog Story was my favorite. When he cut the mountain in half to make that opening into Magus's lair, I was like, oh my god. As a 10-year-old kid, I was like, yo, this is the sickest game on the planet. That was back when I was discovering Toriyama like all over. I was like, whoever this Akira Toriyama dude is, and I was thinking like he did all this stuff like single handedly, but you know, it was the Final Fantasy crew, of course. But I just had such a high like obsession with him because everything that he, you know, put his like mind to was just fire. Chapstick. Especially Magus. Magus was like the dude, man. Such a sick character. I don't know if I'm in the mood for any of this. Yeah, I think this will be all right. I think this was yellow. Yeah, yeah, or orange. Yeah. I did not expect this to be as tedious as it is. Good lord. There we go. Hmm. I like that. That looks cool. A lot of this stuff just needs a bit less color. There. That's it. I think that's the color. I think that's the color. I guess it's the type of character that I would see in Dragon Quest more than Final Fantasy. Yeah. I gotta play a Dragon Quest at some point in my life. I'll play the first one. I'll start off with the first one on NES because that game was freaking hard. Got my ass kicked. All right, let's try Let's take this out. Where's this random white still coming from? Layer 1? You're serious? Are you serious right now? I never merged this? Alright, there's that. What the hell is this? Whiten? Excuse me? What am I what am I seeing right now? What is all this? Alright, this is an older version. Yeah, because I can see by the rib cage and the shading in the nose. It's a bit more coarse too. Oh, I remember this. This was when I lowered the DPI. I got really upset. The hell? All right. Okay. What is this? Saving this as oh jab. Who's your favorite villain in gaming? In gaming? Uh Heihachi. Heihachi Mishima, yeah. If I'm going off like straight like charisma or Kazuya, it could be Kazuya. I see Kazuya more like well, he was like an anti-hero in the first two Tekkens. And then like when he came back in Tekken 4, he was just a badass. Yeah, yeah. Where are your guys' favorite villains? I think I love this. Hey, I think I love you. Oh, that's right. I did keep this for reference. Uh-oh. Gonna have to lighten this a bit. Getting to leave early, work early for Christmas Eve. You all have a good one. Okay. Have a Merry Christmas, man. Thank you for stopping by, man. Have a great day at work. Thank you again, Patrick. Sephiroth is up there for sure, but I also like Emmet Selch from Final Fantasy 14 and Arden from 15 are great. Solid choice. This is the color, I think. But let's compare. Um. Oh, what? Nah, not like that. Okay. Let us. Hey, hey! Thanks for the follow, Fairville. Hope you're doing well, man. Or hope you're doing well. um, trying to see. This is okay. It's more like nah. I think I'm good. Yeah, Champion Edition colors aren't exactly purple. They're more like a late. Um, come on. Where are you? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, I was about to say. This isn't anywhere near close to that color, but yeah. Oh wow. Okay. All right, so this one I'm not going to worry too much about just yet. This one. Oh no. I just saw something move at the bottom my screen here, but I don't know what it was. Uh there. I think this is close. This is very close to the color. But this right here is gross. Crap. All right, so that's 270, 678. It's good enough. I see. I see. 250, 42, 100. God. Why? $270, $678. Oh, that's so bad. Ugh, so bad. Which design version of Ryu do you resonate with more? Probably 2 and 3. Um, hmm. And there's a outline too. I might have to redo this one because there's too many. The color transition's too harsh. Eh? What is this color? Oh my god. It could be that layer too. Yeah, this is from the other bandana, the yellow. Uh Not really. Just 2 and 3. It's the I guess like the overall aesthetic of 2 and 3. Because like you got to think about it too, like the opponents and everybody too. Like I love the art style of the alphas, but the original like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3 are just insane. They're just insane. So yeah, I like the original Street Fighter 2 Ryu and Street Fighter 3. I think about here is good. It doesn't look too overwhelming. Let's see this without this layer. Should have known. Okay. Definitely nothing against the alphas. I love the alpha series. They're all like fairly dope, I think. I just love 2 and 3. Even though I don't play 3 as much as I do 2, but you know, that too plays a huge part. I have to find an easier way to do these colors up because this is tripping me up a little bit for some reason. I don't even know why. Arg. Maybe just a little bit of a cheat code. Darker color. Yeah, darker color can save the day for sure, especially this situation. Oh, that means the gloves too, though. Also, happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve to you too. Favorite version. Um, well, right now I'm learning Champion Edition. But I grew up on Hyper Fighting, and I think between Hyper Fighting and Champion Edition, I like both, but I would like to get better at Champion Edition. I remember a lot of old strats in Champion Edition that Black Ken was actually playing on. And I was like, I forgot you could get away with so much of this stuff because some of the characters weren't fully fleshed out. But it's why I like it because it's a lot more like deliberate decision making and things like that. You want to get better at Super Turbo? Yeah, Super Turbo is cool. It rewards like scramble tactics, which I'm not too, I'm not too like or not happy about it. Uh, I'm not against it, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. That looks kind of better. This is better, I guess. Yeah. Gets rid of that like weird. It still looks so weird though. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, Super Turbo has like shenanigans, and it's a really cool old game. It's just, man, like there's certain things about that game that I'm just like, what the hell? It's a great game though. Always reverting back to normal turbo and championship. Yeah. Well, hyper fighting is very like straightforward, but it's also like volatile. Whereas like champion edition is so much more like calculated, and you will literally die if you just space yourself wrong. Like it's a really tight game. It's really tight. I can't quite describe it, but it's like it feels like chess, like active chess. And it's very like honest and easy to grasp. You can play checkers and chess with champion edition. And that's what's really cool about it. Where it's like Super Turbo, you kind of do have to be like a shenanigans. Like the deeper the levels, like the more shenanigans you have to pull, and that you can pull in Super Turbo. But at the same time, like being able to execute at such a high level, like the skill ceiling for Super Turbo is through the roof. And there's a lot more like involved in those components and things like that. It's very random too, because like you could lose to some super random shit like that has nothing to do with your consistency. So there's one thing I didn't like about Super Street Fighters. Guile's voice, it just sounds funny. You know what's interesting? In Ultra Street Fighter 2, they reverted it back to his old voice. Which I always thought was interesting. I love boxing. All right, fine. Ultra SF2 Guile. Hopefully the audio isn't like the modern voices. Uh yeah, because you can set between modern voices and old school voices. Oh, so he's got a mix of all of them. Here it is. See? But he also has like he has the super turbo kind of voice too. Because in the old school one, he didn't make like a sound at all. He didn't even go like or anything like that. I wonder if they changed that for I think it was just for Guile, which is weird. Because if you think about it, everyone's voice was the announcers. Like for the Tiger, for Sonic Boom. What else was it? There's another one too. Oh, Balrog's turnaround punch, because he would go 1, 2, and then like in Super Street Fighter 2, it was the same announcer. Oh, did they? I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh wait, depends on what version you pick, right? Yeah, if it's super, it's Super Street Fighter, it's voice. If it's normal, it's normal voice. Correct. Correct, Radis. What's up? How's it going, man? Yeah, It depends on the setting, but I think they only did it for Guile because everyone else is kind of the same. Let's actually see. I don't know because if he counts, if he does the turnaround punch, and it's the Super Street Fighter 2 voice, that's interesting. That means it's just like a hodgepodge of data. This is the modern voice. Let's see. Again, the modern voice. Here we go. Come on. Dan Dojo. Another modern. Damn it. HD version didn't resonate with me. Animation looks clunky. Um, it's tough to communicate that. It's another one. Good lord. I might have to whip out the Switch. Yeah, yeah. This is Yeah, it is Ultra Street Fighter 2. So he's got the Super Street Fighter 2 voices. Interesting. Yeah, see, he's got the announcer count. So he's like a hybrid too. Interesting. The It's weird because like the animations for the HD aren't like bad. It's just the approach is a bit it's a bit more akin to the alpha style. And this is more of like if you pay attention to the shade here, like everything is shaded in a way where it's supposed to be kind of like realistic, and it communicates that with its light sources, and that's where the charm of the old school kind of aesthetics like come into play. Like it wouldn't feel like, I know what you mean by clunky, but it would feel a lot better if the light sources were um what is that, like cell shaded like the alpha style. If they were more like this, like like 3 to like 4 tone, 5 tone sometimes, it would like feel more realistic and more like what is that, you can feel the depth of the characters more, whereas it feels a bit flat. Like this is more of like an alpha style approach. If there was an HD alpha, this would communicate way better, but it doesn't like show the like portrait depth as like the old school ones do. Oh yeah, sort of like the KOF style. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what I mean. You're absolutely right. That's a great comparison. I like this filter though. The animations aren't very you know, only like certain walk cycles and like the individual like stances had like a lot of frames, but the other stuff was also kind of like anatomically weird from like the native versions here, but it's all good. Nice punish. Nice. Nice. That's not easy. I do like certain shots. Like certain characters look really good, but then like certain proportions are just really really huge. There's certain shots that look really nice though, but I still think this is more a better like a better fit for the alpha style for sure. Like if you actually did like a Street Fighter 2 versus Alpha and then put them together, it would look insane. It would look so good. I actually never heard T Hawk's voice in this version. I made everything kind of like old school. Yeah, I like this shot. This shot right here is really nice. But I think there was like one shot where like Akuma showed his back, and I was like, "Whoa, that looks rough." But yeah, it's not easy. You know, I understand like there were like time constraints and everything else. I totally get it. Favorite stage theme in Street Fighter 2? SNES Sagat. SNES Sagat for sure. I feel the old school Street Fighter are so much more honest. They are. Once like all the old school Street Fighters you can take at face value and just learn how to play from them. And once you like learn your spacing and like how to approach all the characters, you're good to go. I think all right, so I do like how this looks. I'm gonna change this a bit. Really? What? Nah, not like that. I should lower the saturation a bit. Damn, I didn't know I still had that unlocked like that. Okay. I do like this. Okay. That might be a bit much. Specifically SNES Sagat stage theme, not arcade. Not arcade, yeah. Um just Sagat stage theme in SNES. All the other arcade themes are fire. I think arcade maybe Balrog, CPS1 Balrog. And I do like CPS2 T Hawk. I love that stage. I'm gonna make this a bit more on the green. Right there. That's the one. This song has a vibe to it. Oh, I was about to say, what is this? I think no, if I'm smart, I'm just gonna keep these separate and just like keep messing with the colors for the other ones. So let's just do this instead. Oh wait. Yeah, I gotta leave this the way it is. Arg. Looks cool though. Looks cool. I like the red one too. Oh, that's right. He's got the mushy arms. Hmm. How many of these do I have? Damn. how am I going to do this? Save. Let's delete these. Here's to prevent other things from happening. I'm legit gonna just change the colors just the way they are here. Let's see. So this one's gonna be this. I like that transition. Okay. What the heck? Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, man. All right. Oh, I see. Okay, bandana gloves. Got it. Genuinely confused. What the? Arg. Oh. Hmm. Holy crap. Okay. Come on. Okay. Now the next one will be the green one. The green one is just like lowering the lighting. I like this mix. Wait a minute, I think short is the yellow and the purple and gold one. Let me see. Oh my god. Oh, that was sick. We're about to hit the 3 hour mark. I might just include here for now and maybe stream like later tonight or maybe the next time I start stream. I definitely want to get like sweaty with the rest of these pieces. But for now, I don't know, I feel like it's a good place to kind of like stop. And I can just like post these up later. And work certain parts out. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to wish you guys a merry holiday. If you guys, celebrate anything else, just let me know. I wish you well in that as well. Thank you, man. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Um, trying to think of, I don't know. It's been more like a chillax day. I do want to get this Rudo done up for Patreon and a few other ones. I just feel like I feel so sleepy for some reason. It's this coffee. Coffee's not doing it, man. Coffee's not keeping me up. But I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Thank you, thank you. Drawing Yuffie at the moment. Nice, nice Sue. Yeah, I'll be on, later, or if you guys are following me, you'll catch the notification. Take care, guys. Merry holiday.
Resurrection!